Somebody messed up the sign-in sheet with the comment sheet. Yeah, that's happened before.
I defer.
Okay, you defer, thank you for that. Caitlin, yes, Caitlin, you want to speak?
No, you defer to me. She wanted me to have 3 more minutes.
I think we'll allow that.
Yes, I think you can.
Otherwise,
You can defer time in Robert's Rules of Order.
why?
Caitlin, you want to speak?
You can't yield time?
Can't give someone else the time?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can defer time. That's.
Ready? Go ahead.
Okay. I started working at the Greens when it was Bunkers in 2014. I was pregnant with my daughter Joey at the time, and she was about to be 9 on September 11th. I worked there as a bartender for 2 different owners before I bought it. The relationships I built with the customers are what pushed me to invest in and create Joey's. I've now owned it for 6 years. In all of the time I've been in the space, I've never felt anything except love and support, and a whole lot of sarcasm. It's my second home. My kids have grown up there. They built relationships too. I made it through COVID. I made it through tornadoes. I've donated food to help those volunteers. Whew. I've held countless events. I've supported charities. I've created my own nonprofit. Up until this year, I've always had a great relationship with the city. I brought my expiring lease to the attention of Blake at the beginning of the year. We sat down in March and he told me that I was a great tenant and everyone wanted me here, and I did things for the community and that the city needed more of that. Fast forward to June and in comes Josh Alexander. He's now over my lease. We talked for a total of about 4 hours negotiating terms between June 22nd and June 27th. We came to what I thought was an agreement, but he was going to extend my current lease to the end of the year because that's when he thought it ended. He didn't even know. Then he was going to run the new terms by the mayor and draft a new lease to begin in January. I didn't hear another word until August 4th. He dropped the extension off to my mom, and she straight asked him if you guys were trying to get rid of us. He then brought up putting it to bid. He came by several days in a row, all of a sudden in a rush to have that extension. He somehow managed to just miss me every time. The extension mentioned my lease terminated at the end and I needed time to think about it. I reached out on the 18th and I asked if we could talk. Then he gave me this long story about how it was the law and they were just checking the boxes. Spent an hour and a half on an elaborate story trying to charm me that all turned out to be a lie. I learned the following Friday that he had gone to the P&R committee on the 14th and requested to place it to bid without any mention of being in negotiations with me. It's easy to say, just make a bid. Why would I possibly trust a bid process, excuse me, that was conceived behind my back and then an elaborate story made up to lie on my back? If everything was on the up and up, then why lie? Why not just be honest? The terms we had agreed on had me getting to the current market rate at a stair step. My business was severely damaged by the parking lot project during the busy season. Everyone agreed that a build-up would be better than just tripling my rent at once. The suggestion for the build-up was from them, not me. If the needs changed, why wasn't I approached? Joey's the same place.
Give her time.
Give her time.
Someone needs real time.
Can you motion to give her time?
Go ahead.
Joey's is a safe place, a comfort place for so many. If you look around the room, your taxpayers are speaking. To me, their family is showing up to support me in a home we have created together. Joey's is such a special, unique place. It deserves to stay and continue to provide happiness.